Join us now as we take the pulse of the black community.
Good evening. I'm Dr. James Haney, your host for this evening's edition of Black Pulse. With me this evening are two special guests, members of the Nashville Center for Black Family Life, who will discuss with us the first annual conference for Black Family Life, which is to be held at Fisk University July 26th of this month. Ms. SShaw is the conference coordinator and the president of the Nashville Center for Black Family Life, and Dr. Reverend Kenneth Robinson is the Reverend of Payne Chapel AME Church and also a member of the board of directors of the Nashville Center for Black Family Life. Welcome to Black Pulse.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Very good. The purpose of the center, Ms. Shaw, perhaps you could start us off by giving us some information about the purpose of the Nashville Center and when it was established and anything else that would be of importance to our community.
I'd be very pleased to do that. The center is less than a year old now. It was established in October of last year, 1985, in response, actually, to concerns that those of us who were in the field of mental health and in the field of health and alcohol and drug abuse services and in the teaching profession began to feel in response to what was going on with the black family in our country during this period of time. Actually, even more pointedly than that, we were concerned that in many areas there were quite a few prevention programs being designed for young people of the majority culture, and that was not the case with minority children. And we felt that the community needed to address this issue, and since we were in Nashville, we felt we could at least help facilitate that.
So it's a broad-based effort.
It's a very broad-based effort. The center belongs to the community. It does not belong to a particular institution, a particular person, church, place. It's a community organization. And anyone who wants to be a part of the center can be simply based on their desire to become involved in the black community. We started with a program designed to prevent those negatives that our youth seem to be most plagued with, namely alcohol and drug abuse and teen pregnancy, discontinuing formal education, those kinds of issues. We began by putting together a generic kind of prevention program that was culturally specific to the black community. And that was how we got started.
Now, what about the conference that's going to be held?
The conference is all part of that effort. It will be on the 26th of this month on the Fisk University campus. And it also, like the center, is in an effort to enhance and improve the quality of black family life. About 2 years ago, in 1984, I believe, there was a Black Summit here in Nashville that was put together by several national organizations. It was a very fine conference, as I understand it. And out of that conference came many recommendations. We at the center felt that those recommendations were of such value. Many of them had not been implemented on a community basis, And we picked up at the point of those recommendations and decided to choose some of them and began to implement some of those recommendations. The Urban League, who was a co-sponsor of that conference, along with the NAACP, the Urban League is again one of the co-sponsors of this particular conference. And I guess one of the things that has been of great joy to those of us affiliated with the center are the number of co-sponsors, the number of people who have become involved with this conference. I mentioned to you that Fisk University has consented to host the conference on its campus. They are indeed a co-sponsor along with their library. The Urban League, Meharry has several of its departments involved with the conference, especially the Mental Health Center and the Department of Family Medicine. But along with that, American Airlines has become involved. The Banner newspaper has been extremely active in helping us with the conference. The Hyatt Hotel, the Vanderbilt Plaza Hotel, Murray, Ohio Manufacturing Company, several of the churches, First Baptist Church East Nashville, First Baptist Church Capitol Hill, Payne Chapel, AME Church, and we could go on with the Eskin family. Several families and organizations have become very involved, and it's been across the Nashville community. We're very pleased about that because we think taking care of family business is certainly the concern of all of our community, and just as many of us have been involved in taking care of families of the majority culture, we think all of us